Okay, back again, talking about steaming milk this time. You know what's really nasty in any espresso bar that you go to is if you walk in and you see one of these wands that have milk caked on them. That's beyond nasty. Okay, you guys, make sure that never happens. I know that I've never really seen it in here, but I want to make sure that everyone knows. And the other thing is, of course, all the pitchers are always kept cold. Keep your steaming pitchers cold. When you add the milk to the steaming pitcher, most of us know about how much milk to put in, but for any new employees, I want you just to work on, don't waste the milk. I mean, you got to figure out how much to put in there so that when you finish your pour, you finish the drink. You're not going to have a bunch of residual milk and certainly not run out. As far as milk goes, I want to talk to you about one thing. If you take a look at a plastic cup, for instance, and we're just going to throw a little bit of water in here, and I want you to see something. When you put the steaming wand into the cup, when you're first steaming your milk, the steaming wand is only going to go in just a little bit towards the very top layer of the milk. You're not going to bury it all the way down in the bottom. You're certainly not going to have it floating at the top because it'll make huge swamp bubbles, and you don't want those. You got to be right at the right place, which is just bury the tip so that it's just beneath the surface. Okay, so without having a transparent stainless steaming pitcher, I really can't show you exactly what I'm talking about. But what I want you to do is on the milk, obviously, we're going to pour. Always make sure that you purge the wand first. To get all the water out of it, make sure that it's clean. And then when you stick the pitcher underneath here, you don't want to hear like a bunch of horrendous noise. You want it to be clean. So on the Simonelli, you can open this valve up all the way. That's cool. That works fine. Don't hang on to it opening it up halfway. That's not the answer. On the La Marzocco, you can adjust the pressure, accordingly. But all of our other machines are Simonellis. On the other stores, everybody's using Simonellis. The only other La Marzocco that we have is here at this store. So that's on the other side of the bar. We're not going to look at it tonight. But anyway, with that said, open the valve up all the way and try not to make a huge amount of noise. You hear that? So you shouldn't be hearing a whole bunch right now. And that's why we're doing it right, okay? This is just skimming the top of the milk, and I got a nice little swirling motion going on in there. As the milk gets warm, I can submerge the wand all the way, and I can to the bottom, and I can just really get a nice whirlpool going on inside of here, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. Now, go ahead and bring your camera over here. I don't know if you can see, but that's what we want right there, okay? The micro bubbles. We want really fine, and actually, these aren't even as good as they can be. This wouldn't be perfect for art, but this is good for demonstration. You want micro bubbles. You don't want big swamp bubbles in there. They're ugly, they don't work, and they certainly don't represent Firehouse coffee the way we want you to be. And usually when they get like that, they don't taste as good either. So anyway, nice micro bubbles. Don't be afraid to give it a couple taps and swirl it around, because that'll really help you to get your micro bubbles the way you want them to set up for your artwork or whatever you might be doing, or you might be just pouring a nice latte or a nice cappuccino. Okay. So anyway, that's it. And the final video is going to be one whole motion. We're going to just do a latte, and I'm going to show you from one step to the other, how to get this thing going and get our customers out of here in about a minute. Pretty good, thanks.